So, hey everyone, today we are going to discuss a problem and the name of the problem is pattern 18. So in this problem, what we need to do, we have to take input n and for that n, we need to print a pattern. And what kind of pattern we need to print? This is like this. Okay, so let's visualize this pattern first, what we are doing in this pattern. Okay, so let me just copy this pattern and just paste it here. Yeah, this one. So now you can see from here, this kind of pattern we need to print. And here the value of n is 7. Okay, so my n value is 7 here, and for this 7 we need to print such kind of pattern. Okay, so before doing anything, let me first fill these spaces with star. Okay, because if we need to visualize this pattern, we need to make some I'm just making it more simpler for you so that you will be able to visualize this pattern. Okay, so firstly I'm just filling up these stars, these spaces with the stars. Okay, so just this one, this one. So now you can see here, what is this? This is what? This is pyramid, this is the reverse pyramid, and this is again a pyramid. So what is happening here is this is a pyramid and this is again a pyramid. If I fill this with us with all the stars, if I fill this with these spaces with the star, then such kind of pattern will follow. Okay, so firstly what we'll do is, well, firstly we'll make a program for printing such kind of pattern. After printing that, we'll visualize it, that what we need to do is, okay, so what is happening here is, let's visualize it that firstly if we print the pattern like this, then what we need to take care of is, like for example, if the value of n is 7, in the first line what we are printing 7 stars, and in the next line what we are printing 5 stars. What we are printing, we are printing star and space. What we are printing is space, after that space, after that star. Okay, so how much space is there here? Here we are lefting one space, and after that we are printing 5 stars. So now in the next step, my value of space, so you can clearly visualize here that my star value initializes from n, and at each step it is going to be decreases by 2. It is going to be decreases by 2. And what about the space value? My space value is simply increasing by 1. Okay, so let's visualize this, like this pattern follows up till when? So till so what will happen, that here we are having one space and we are having 5 stars, so the value of star reduces by 2. In the next step, what is going to happen, that is the value of star is again going to reduce by 2. So now the 5 minus 2, that is equals to 3. That means we need to print 3 stars, and we need to print how much spaces? That is 2 spaces. The value of space is increasing, so this much we need to print this these spaces, and we need to print this. And when we reaches toward our mid, because before mid, this is our first half, this is our first half, this is our second half. I can say this is my first half, and next one is my second half. So what is my midpoint? This is my midpoint. Up till mid, what is happening in the first half? What is happening? That is, in the next step, what will happen again? That is, my star value will reduce it to again 2. So now what I need to print? I need to print 2 space. I need to print one star, and the total number of spaces, what? So it is increased by again 1. So that will become, in the previous step we have left over 2 spaces, and the next step we are going to left over 3 spaces. That is this one, and after that we need to print single star. So I hope you will get the logic. We need to print such like this, and about this condition, about this, we'll take care of it in future. Okay, so for this, firstly we'll make a program for such kind, for printing pattern like this. Okay, so what we are going to do is, firstly we need to take input for n, and for that n we need to do something. Okay, so what I'm doing is, I'm firstly initializing my star value, that is with n. So firstly I need to print this number of star, and about the space, that will start from 0. Okay, so let we print that line. What I'm going to do here is, in this line, up in the first line, what I'm going to do is, I need to print space as well as star. So firstly what I need to print spaces. So what if for int I equals for int j equals to 1 till j less than equals to not j less than equals to space, and up till j plus plus, what I need to print spaces. So system dot out, so this one, and what I need to print simple space. So I have done with the space part. So that is space slash t. So I have done with the space part. Now in the next part, what I need to print? I need to print star. Okay, so what I need to print? I need to print star. So that is star. And from here you can and this pattern is following what? That is up till mid. What is happening? Up till mid, my star value decreasing, my space value increasing. But after the mid, what is happening? My space was 3, and in after that, what is happening? That my space value reduces to 2. Space value reduces to 2 because at this point, at this step, my space were what? The space were 3 and star was 1. So after this is my mid. This was my mid. Okay, and after the mid, what is happening? That is my star value, my space value is reducing, and my star value is increasing. So it is increasing by +2. So now my space value reduces by 1 and my star value increases by 2. So that is +2. Again +2, that is 5 star, and this one is space. Okay, so we need to take care of this also. So what we are going to do is, after we have done with this, we need to find out that whether we are at our midpoint or not. So that is, if I is less than equals to n by 2, we'll simply make it star minus equals to 2 and space plus plus. Else, in the else part, what we need to do, we'll simply start our decreasing the space value, and we'll start increasing the star value. So that is star plus equals to 2. Okay, so we have done with this, but let's run this code. Let's see what is going to be printed. Oh, actually there I have forgotten one thing, that is I need to change the line. System.out.print. Why I'm changing the line? Because after performing operation in the first line, I need to switch the line. So that's why. Yeah. So you can see that it's working fine. But what we need to do here is, let's visualize about the pattern part. So the pattern says that we don't need to print these stars. What we need to print is, instead of these, we need to print space. Okay, so let's visualize this again. So actually what was happening here is, you can see from here, that is what? That is, instead of these, we don't need to print these spaces, and everything what is happening here is in the first half. Second half is always same. In the second half, we don't need to do anything. Our second half is fine. But in the first half, we need to make some changes. So what kind of changes we need to print? We need to make that's let's do it now. So here you can see here, that is, it's my first line. In the first line, we don't need to do anything. But from the second line, we need to do. And up till when we have to do, up till we didn't reaches our mid, because after the mid, we have implemented it was correct. But before the mid, it was not, because you can see from here what was my output. So output was this one. So after the mid, after this point, everything was fine. I don't need to do anything. But before that, we need to make changes. Okay, so let's do it again. So what is here? So what I need to do, I need to just skip this line, first line, and from the second, what I need to do is, that is I need to print some spaces. What amount of spaces it was? Let's visualize it. That is key. That is my star value. What I need to print is, that is, if what I need to do, I need to print space in between those stars, in between these two stars. And what were these stars were my mine, or was these star, or was my, like, this is my first star and this is my end star. So in between these stars, I need to print space. So how we are going to do is, if the value of j is greater than 1, firstly I need to make changes. If the value is I is greater than 1, it means from the second line, from the second line, I need to make changes. And up till when I need to do this? Up till I is less than equals to n by 2. It means up till I didn't reaches my mid, up till we have to do something like this. Okay, so from here, what we need to do, if j is greater than 1, it means if the value of j in this line, if the value of j is greater than 1, so after this, I need to print spaces. And how much spaces I need to print? That's depend on this condition. After that, that is, if j greater than 1 and j less than star, up till this, I need to print what? I need to print spaces. So this condition we have to implement it again. So let's implement this part. What is going to happen in the space part? That is this one. That is, if I greater than 1 and I is less than equals to n by 2, then we need to do something, and what we need to do is that's depend on the this and part. Okay, firstly this condition must be true, and in the next condition must be true, and the next condition is what? Next condition says that the value of j must be greater than 1, because I have to do everything after the first star, and the value of j must be less than star, total number of star which we are having. Okay, so if this condition will satisfy, then what we need to do, I need to print spaces instead of stars. Okay, so actually I just need to implement this line, not here, I need to implement this line in the part of star, not here. That is here. If I is greater than 1 and I less than equals to n by 2, and if the j value is greater than 1 and j is less than star, so what I need to print? I need to print what? I need to print spaces instead of star. In the else part, if this condition doesn't work, then I need to print what? I need to print simple space star. So we have done it. Let's run this code again. So it's working fine. Let's submit it again. Yeah, it got submitted. I hope you like the solution. If you are having any of the queries or any of the doubt, then please feel free to ask. I hope you will get the solution, because there is nothing there is everything is about this condition. We have to manage this and we have implemented. Okay, so let's meet out in the next video. Up till then, bye bye.